All right, you guys, we have another, yes, a Buffbunny Essentials launch. This is the Spring Essentials launch that is happening on Saturday, March 7th at our normal 1 p.m. Central Time. And as always, you can use code Catherine for 10% off. This is actually quite a big launch, but there aren't very many new pieces. I will have the full PDF of everything launching listed either in the description or in my Instagram highlight. Because we literally just had an Essentials launch where I reviewed a lot of these pieces, I'm pretty sure this was just supposed to be one Essentials launch that got broken up into the spring and the Valentine's Day one, so I'm not going to re-review all of the pieces that I already covered. I'm just going to be focusing on either new pieces or pieces that have big changes, just in order to keep this concise. I have to say, I'm just not super excited about this launch because I feel like Buffbunny has an addiction to changing things that didn't need any changes, and then they're changed for the worst. So we have a good number of changes to existing pieces that I don't necessarily love. Starting out with the colors of the collection, I will insert a picture of all of the colors that will be launching here. Most of them are repeat colors that we have seen many a time. The most notable new color though is this new Essentials print. We're going to be starting out with our mobility pieces that are all in the Nubri fabric. Nubri is a nice light to medium, sometimes medium compression brushed material. It has good stretch, good hold, and has a very soft hand feel. It's just a tried and true Buffbunny fabric. Starting out with the Revolution bra, we've seen her many a time, but it's been a while since I picked one up. It's gone through a lot of changes in the past, but I do think this one fits really well. It has a solid medium coverage, light to medium support, squared neckline, removable cups, tank straps. This one is a long line, so it has an elastic that goes under the bust, and then a double layer of fabric that extends down the torso, and then a very cute strappy pattern in the back. This one should not have any changes and is just a nice classic Buffbunny sports bra that I feel like suits small and large cup sizes. The Candy Wrap sports bra was also said to be changed. I did not get a new Candy Wrap sports bra, but this one did say it had a change in smaller sizes. They just brought in the neckline a little bit. From what I've seen, this doesn't look like a change that would completely change the look or functionality of the sports bra. Candy Wrap is always a favorite of mine. Next, we have the Girlfriend sports bra. This one has undergone some significant changes. This bra has basically changed every single time it's come out. And while I agreed with the first set of changes that Buffbunny did, which was brought in the neckline a little bit because it was super wide, this time I'm not so sure I agree with the changes. The last Girlfriend sports bra was wearable for me, but it was a little bit more small cup size friendly. But to be honest, I never really liked this sports bra anyway. They added a lot of coverage to this bra to the point where if you were a small cup size and you liked this bra, you probably won't like it anymore. This is a Nubri fabric sports bra. It has a V neck and a slightly inverted V hem. This one is reversible inside out, so it does not have any cup pads, and it has an open strappy back. Without the cup pads, I just don't really feel shaped, and it also just has a little tiny band along the bottom. Doesn't really sit right under my bust, and I feel like just doesn't really flatter me very well, so this one's really not my favorite. Our next Nubri bra is the reversible sports bra. So this one is also reversible inside out. It also does not have cup pads. This one was changed, but the changes are a bit more minor. This one has a scooping neckline, a little 1/4 inch elastic that goes along the bottom, spaghetti straps that come into the back. The main changes here, the neckline was slightly adjusted so that it doesn't gape so much in the front, but the coverage was decreased a little bit. I find this one to be about a medium coverage. It mostly works for me, but again, I really do like my bras to have cup pads. I just didn't feel super shaped or flattered in this one. I do think this one is better for smaller cup sizes. That's it for Nubri sports bras. Now we're moving on to Nubri leggings. I was very excited to see the contour pocket leggings coming back, but they do have some changes that I don't like. So the contour pocket leggings are a Nubri fabric legging. They have a high rise around 9 inches in the size small, slight V front waistband, no front seam. All of the leggings in this launch will now be coming in 3 different inseam options. That's a change I really do like because now we have like the 24 inches for the shorties and the 28 inches for the tallies and 26 for the middle. These have a spacious side pocket with a little elastic at the top of the pocket to keep it nice and secure, and slightly curved seams in the back, no scrunches. As for changes with the contour pocket leggings, the sizing is the same, the front rise is the same, but they did decrease the back rise about 1 inch to 1.5 inches, and they do this so that you can get the wedgie effect by pulling the back rise seam up the glutes. But unless you have a scrunch there, the back rise doesn't stay between the cheeks. So I wore this to the gym this morning and I was constantly pulling the back of my leggings up because it just dips down too much in the back. So definitely better if you're on the shorter glute side, but I just feel like it's strange to make something that's meant to sit up between the cheeks, but then it doesn't actually stay up between the cheeks because there's nothing to really keep it there. So it's definitely something that bothered me. So if you don't like when your leggings kind of dip down in the back, just know they did decrease the rise on the back of this one. Legacy flare leggings are back. These are also made of the Nubri fabric. Double thickness waistband. These are an ultra high rise. They have a slim to kind of dramatic flared leg. And then we have the legacy tri-seam detail in the back. The first time we got these, when they were called the Foxy Flares, they fit really well on my calves. And then they changed the fit of them. I forget, I think it was some sort of restock last year, and they were clinging to my calves. So they have fixed the calf problem. Now these fit well along my calves. There may be a tiny bit of extra space in the knee area, but overall I really do like the flare shape of these. It's a bit more of a dramatic flare, but they're no longer clinging to my calves. So these are back to being thick calf approved. They also come in 3 inseams. I got the tall 34-inch. Micro legacy leggings are back. Another Newbury fabric legging, double thickness waistband, no front seam, no side seam on these ones. And then you have the more delicate style legacy tri-seam detail in the back. They did change these quite a bit during the Lift Like a Lady collection. The biggest change was the sizing. These are much more true to size than they were originally, but they did decrease the back rise again, like they did with the contour pockets, which again, I didn't really love. I felt like I was kind of pulling them up in the back. It didn't say they changed this, but these are a little bit longer in the back. So I'm noticing the issue less. I still think they could be brought up a little bit in the back, but I do think it's better. The only other change they made to this one is they decreased the side waistband height a little bit. I'm not sure why, but I do really like the micro legacy leggings. Next up, we're moving on to the cardio pieces. These are all made of the Elysium fabric. You guys, so excited to see the Elysium fabric back. I think I like Elysium better than Airbrush. Quick overview of the Elysium fabric. It is a polyester spandex. It's a medium to high compression, sleek performance material. So very durable, very good for cardio. Definitely sweat wicking, but any fabric shows a little bit of sweat. I find it to be pretty sweat friendly though. And Elysium is also very pet fur friendly. So we have a new sports bra. We have the Wicked Zip Up sports bra. We've had the Wicked sports bra in the past. This is basically the same bra, except we do have a zip front. I will say the biggest change is we have about an inch extra length going down the front. So I feel like I did get a little bit more wrinkling. I felt like it was just a hair too long. The bottom band wanted to sit a little bit below underneath my bust, where I would like it to sit right underneath my bust for maximum support, but it's still absolutely functional and wearable. Made of a sleek performance material. On my PDF, it says it's an eco poly blend, but on the label, it has the same composition as Elysium, and it kind of feels like Elysium to me. So we have a high neckline. I still give this one a full coverage, but it maybe cuts away a little bit in the armpit. It has this little sweetheart stitch detail. While I think I still prefer the classic Wicked sports bra, the zip up definitely makes it easier to get on. They did add a little extra layer of fabric protection so that you don't get chafed by the zipper. And they also added this little hook and eye that makes it easy to hook and then zip on. Now onto the more fun features. We have 2 side mesh pockets for your gels, your keys, anything like that. Then there's also a hidden phone pocket in the racer back. I've been wearing my Wicked sports bras for years now, and I actually do use this for my phone because I hate to have a running belt. So if I ever have a legging that doesn't have pockets, I will wear the sports bra, and then I know at least my phone is secure. Then the bottom band is fully adjustable with this Velcro strap. This one has medium high support. I definitely get a little bit of jiggling, but definitely enough to make me comfortable during my runs. So I would say that this one is run approved. So that was our large cup size friendly performance bra. Now we have the small cup size friendly performance bra. This is the new Elysium sports bra. Obviously made of the Elysium fabric. It has this wide scooping neckline, low to medium coverage with an elastic along the bottom for security. Then you have this cute double strap design that comes together in the back. This bra is similar to the Airbrush laser sports bra that I'm wearing here. I do get better coverage in the Airbrush version because this one is a little bit less of a V neckline and it's a little bit more of a wide scoop. It's just a little bit too wide for me. I did definitely have some spillage out of this one and I'm just not confident it would keep me in, but this one's not made for me. This one's definitely made for the small cup size girlies. But I did find it a little bit frustrating that this is the only bra that comes in the matching colors with the new Rebel Impact leggings and the Wicked sports bra didn't. So only the small cup sizes can have the full matching set. These colors obviously aren't the same, but you know what I mean. I wish that if they were going to do like a large and a small cup size option, that they would both come in the same colors. And the final piece we'll be talking about today are the new Rebel Impact leggings. The OG Rebel leggings are a holy grail Buffbunny item for me. I have been begging for these to come back. And while I heard that these were coming back, I really hope that this is not what they meant, because these are not the same. When we asked for an all-time favorite to come back, I didn't mean I want the rise lowered 2 inches and like completely changed. Like these are not at all the same legging. So these leggings are made of the Elysium fabric. They come in 3 lengths. We have a double thickness waistband, slight V front, no front seam, triangle gusset. They do have a little elastic just along the back of the waistband. The front waistband is seamless. And then they have just very slightly curved seams in the back. My main issue with these leggings is they've labeled these a high rise. Why are these called a high rise when the contour pocket leggings are also a high rise? Like, do we see the rise differences, and Buffbunny has called them both high rises. It just doesn't make any sense. The contour pockets have a 9-inch rise, and these are more like 7.75. These are quite low. I give these no more than a mid-rise on me. Sure, I can pull these up to my natural waist for a high rise for maybe a second, but since these are a legging that I would run in, they would settle right back down to a mid-rise, exposing my entire belly button, so I wasn't loving the rise on these. Something else I really loved about the OG Rebel leggings is they didn't need a top band. These just absolutely glued to you, and they never moved. It was a combination of the fit and the fabric. So I was definitely a little bit bummed to see they did add the elastic in the back of these. So while I'm disappointed that these are not the Rebel leggings, they aren't a bad legging, especially if you are a much shorter torso. But if you're looking for a more mid-rise compressive performance legging, I do think that these are nice. A medium to high compression. They do just kind of grip the body and they stay up very well. Again, this material is very sweat wicking, very pet fur friendly. Definitely something I would wear on runs. These also come in the super cute Dalmatian print. I will say this print does feel a good amount more compressive. So I tried to exchange for a medium because I just thought these were too tight, but then I had quite a bit of extra room in the hips. So just know if you get the Dalmatian print, these are going to be a high compression. And finally, again, I am unable to review the Storm waist and hip top. Again, those are still pre-order only. And the same thing is the case for the Elysium zip jacket. It looks like a really great jacket, but again, unable to review it for you guys, and I believe it's also on a pre-order. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little Just the Essentials mini review for the Buffbunny Spring Essentials collection. Everything is launching on Saturday, March 7th at 1 p.m. Central Time. My code Catherine gives 10% off, and feel free to leave your comments and questions down below.